Wooden platforms above power lines now keep him above danger. They were developed and put there by a lot of people whose work brings them to this remote area. Do people really...
Tonight on the CBS Sunday Movie, the Philippines, 1942. All U.S. nurses ordered evacuated. A dedicated few refused to leave.
Somebody has to stay with the wounded.
Over 100 women became prisoners of war, many suffering unspeakable abuse.
Hit me! Do it or he'll kill us both!
Through the blackest moments of despair, courage and hope kept them united. Susan Sarandon, Christy McNichol, the inspiring story of real American heroes, women of valor, next.
When you're behind the wheel in LeBaron GTS, it's nice to know GTS excelled in handling in a U.S. Auto Club test, did 0 to 50 in 5.63 seconds. Triumphed in braking and gave BMW and Mercedes something they never expected, a driving lesson. GTS comes sensibly priced with Chrysler's protection plan. You don't drive LeBaron GTS the way USAC did, but it's nice to know you could. Chrysler, driving to be the best.
Introducing new Haltran.
If you're bothered by menstrual cramps, try new Haltran. It's from Upjohn, the makers of Motrin, and it has the medicine more gynecologists recommend for menstrual cramps.
New Haltran.
Does it ever work?
Martini and Rossi, Asti Spumante, when you've got good taste, it shows. Martini and Rossi, Asti Spumante, when you've got good taste.
Martini and Rossi, Asti Spumante.
Is in the hands of just a few. You're at their mercy. You play by their rules. But at AT&T, we think people should be in control, not machines. So we're working to combine computers and communications to make everything about information easy. So you can get the right information to the right people, in the right form, at the right time, anywhere in the world. As easy as using the telephone. AT&T, the right choice.
We now return to Women of Valor, starring Susan Sarandon and Christy McNichol.
What it can do on a dry highway, you're ready for an Audi. Share your love of liberty by giving the gift of liberty. United States Liberty Coins. U.S. Liberty Coins can still be purchased at banks, savings and loans, and K-Mart stores. What better way to share your love of liberty than to give it?
Today, hospitals have more medicines than ever to care for their patients. The one they choose most to relieve pain is Tylenol. If Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most, shouldn't you use Tylenol too?
Too bad that fever cut the night short. But I know the children's Tylenol is already working. I wouldn't trust anything else for you. Why? It's the one most pediatricians give their own children.
To bring fever down fast,
Children's Tylenol. Why trust anything else?
It's a jungle out there, so today I'm wearing my zebras and Carefree panty shields. You might think any panty shield would do. Not true. For fresher panties and a fresher me, I switched to Carefree. Fact is, more women agree Carefree keeps you feeling fresher than the next leading brand. See, Carefree has 1, 2, 3 layers for freshness. Fresher panties, fresher you. That's Carefree. I'm so fresh, I feel like a tiger. Ooh, should have worn my tigers.
We will return to Susan Sarandon in Women of Valor.
Monday, Thanksgiving means family, so let's find out how Kate and Allie started theirs.
You really should have natural. It's one of the greatest experiences that a woman can have.
Yeah, that's what they said about conception.
While Patty and Sam open their arms to the woman who raised them.
Elsie is driving me nuts.
Kate and Allie and my sister Sam.
Thursday.
I got a problem. It's just a rumor I nailed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
The deception continues. Knots Landing, now at 10, 9 Central and Mountain on CBS.
This is CBS.
A refreshing change is taking place that's going to change the way you look at Diet Pepsi Free. Introducing new Diet Pepsi Free. On the outside, a whole new look. On the inside, a new caffeine-free Pepsi taste. Now, isn't that a refreshing change? New Diet Pepsi Free and regular Pepsi Free. New look, great taste.
Okay, so margarine isn't a big deal in your life. Fair enough. But I'd like to make a few points about a new spread. Source spread from Kraft. It's lower in calories for here, and no cholesterol for here. And Source has something no other spread has. Calcium for good bones. 15% of the calcium recommended daily for your family in every serving. Point is, Source is a smart choice for your family's diet. And maybe that's a big deal.
Erotic fantasies.
Monday, 10.
The dark can be frightening. It's different. It's mysterious. And a little hard to get around in. But there's nothing to fear with Michelob Dark. Oh, I know. Dark beer. It's bitter. It's for thick-necked guys named Gunter. No! Try Michelob Classic Dark, full-bodied taste that's Michelob smooth. So, be afraid of strawberries with gray hair, but don't be afraid of the dark.
Earth people keep stars in a bowl.
Campbell's chicken and star soup.
Why do you put stars where you speak?
That's the way we eat. Now.
This is the way we eat. Campbell's tastes good.
Kids may be different, but Campbell's knows what they love. That's why we have 6 delicious soups for kids.
If you eat where you speak, do you drink where you listen?
Campbell's soup is good food. Who discovered electricity?
I think George Washington or one of the presidents did. The Pilgrims. Well, I don't know that. I don't know. Because I wasn't living then, and I don't read that many books about electricity. Abraham Lincoln?
The most important thing to know about electricity is it's there when you need it. Your electric company makes sure.
Was he the one who invented electricity? What's happening? The world-famous MetLife representative is adding new recruits to his prompt payment squadron.
You mean the one that makes sure MetLife claim checks get delivered promptly?
Yes, it's very important.
Snoopy is really getting tough with his new recruits, isn't he?
Only the best will do for MetLife customers.
What happens to the birds who don't make it into the prompt payment squadron?
They go into advertising.
Get Met. It pays.
Women of Valor, starring Christy McNichol, will return.
Monday.
We'd like you to join us for Thanksgiving.
Will Newhart be a holiday turkey?
Okay, we'll go, but I'm bringing my knives.
I can't wait.
Then,
I just don't think the day before Thanksgiving is the time to try to figure out how to cook.
Thanksgiving with the designing women.
Anyone care for a homemade roll?
No, thank you.
Tuesday.
There's a chance we can save her.
I'm saying it's too late.
2 girls are dead. 1 man driven to expose the truth.
The killers may have been police.
You think I would allow a cover-up if I saw one?
Not if you saw one.
James Ferrantino, caught between a deadline and a deadly secret. What really happened? That's Secret Sunday on CBS.
Good evening, everybody. Doug Murphy in the Eyewitness newsroom. Some of the stories we're working on tonight for Nightcast. Philippine President Corazon Aquino says it is time for a fresh start in her government. Today, she told cabinet members to resign tonight. The rebuilding already underway. In Concord, this X-rated movie house is a thing of the past. At 11, we'll tell you how a church made a big difference in transforming the theater. Now this.
The face of Africa is changing. Peaceful protests against apartheid are now bloody massacres.
I'm seeing hundreds of thousands of people perishing in this tragedy.
Why is Reagan ignoring it? Will our economic sanctions stop apartheid or starve Black Africa? Eyewitness News reporter Brad Willis finds out. Apartheid, the frontline struggle. An Eyewitness News special report starting Monday at 6, only on Channel 5.
Also on Nightcast, a Sunday magazine takes you to the Big Apple. Mike Hegedus met a cabbie there whose life is a joke a minute at 11.
If it were not this exotic, if it were not this smooth, this delightful, if the taste were not this delicious, this sensuous, if it were not this Hawaiian, the taste of Mauna would not be so exciting. Taste paradise. New Mauna guava drink, now brought to the mainland by Ocean Spray.
Get the fever.
Ford Fever, your key to the cars and trucks that are driving people wild. It's your last chance to take advantage of tax deductions and save hundreds, maybe thousands on a new Ford. Move up to a hot 87 Thunderbird and get turbocharged savings of almost $1,100. Get Taurus with air conditioning and AM/FM stereo for as little as $237 a month. Ford Fever, your key to hot deals.
Turn on savings now.
Lily Tomlin, Monday at 4 on the afternoon show.
We now return to Women of Valor, starring Susan Sarandon and Christy McNichol.
Easy for you.
Need help?
Yeah, and I've got 10 minutes to get to the radio station.
Here's the problem.
Easy for you. Ever listen to KBLY?
Should I?
Stetson Cologne, comfortable, easy to wear.
And for that great smelling guy who started my car, I get off at 6.
Easy to wear, hard to resist. Stetson fits.
Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat of America.
When you're ready for the real world, put yourself in today's Chevy Sprint and listen to your heartbeat.
Heartbeat of America. That's today's Chevrolet.
When you have a cold, this is the focus of suffering, where you want Dristan. More than antihistamine and decongestant, Dristan adds a pain reliever for extra relief. Dristan. Tablets and new coated caplets, too.
About 20 years ago, the first Litton microwave oven came to town. Today, there are Litton microwave ovens wherever you find a kitchen, and even some places you don't.
Life's worth living today.
Come on, Brian. You don't want to be the last one.
Someone once said that hidden in every adult is a child that wants to play. I'm going to go have a bite. You can hold on to that feeling with the natural nutrition in dairy foods, like cheese, yogurt, and milk. Just 3 servings give an adult a full day's calcium for strong, healthy bones, so you can always feel as young in body as you are at heart. Dairy foods, calcium the way nature intended.
Chardonnay, Zinfandel, Gewürztraminer,
Johannesburg Riesling. Cabernet Sauvignon. The vintage-dated varietal wines of Ernest and Julio Gallo. Among the most respected in America. Among the most respected in the world. Today's Gallo. All the best a wine can be.
Harold, what you buy?
Mushroom.
Mushroom?
It's Magic Mushroom, the long-lasting air freshener from Airwick.
Ooh, it's cute.
And it works as good as it looks for over a month.
Cute in the kitchen.
And it works as good as it looks.
Even cuter in the bathroom.
And it works as good as it looks.
Only Magic Mushroom has the centimeter system to meter the scent continuously, as effective day 30 as day 1.
Magic Mushroom works as good as it looks.
And it's cute.
Magic Mushroom, the long-lasting air freshener from Airwick.
What's for dinner? That's a question you must answer 365 dinners a year. Well, Lipton Recipe Soup Mix gives you days and days of delicious ideas, like onion-baked pork chops, country-style pot roast, a savory meatloaf, and pasta primavera. Only Lipton's toasted onion pieces and special seasonings could make food taste this delicious. So what's for dinner? Lipton.
We will return to Susan Sarandon and Patrick Francis Bishop in Women of Valor.
Monday,
They kidnapped your son!
Cagney and Lacey protect a runner
Time's running out.
caught in a political nightmare.
If she crosses the finish line, they will kill the boy.
Wednesday on CBS.
I want you to find my woman.
A bizarre and brutal case takes Hammer uptown to piece together a lethal puzzle.
You get my drift, pal?
Then, Paradise becomes a death trap for Magnum. And on The Equalizer.
Your people killed Randy, and Mr. McCall is going to prove it.
We're not a bunch of vigilantes out to kill someone. I'm going to crack you wide open.
Wednesday.
This is CBS.
Good evening, I'm Kate Kelly. Here are some of the stories we're working on for Nightcast. Tonight, the Philippines has a new defense minister. Corazon Aquino has fired her cabinet and is putting new ministers in power. Another daring helicopter rescue from a jail in Rome. Police are trying to track the escapees. They say one of them may be a terrorist. And in Illinois, gunmen opened fire inside a house. Their victims were young children. Now this.
Watch carefully. You're about to get a glimpse of the future. It's time we recognize kids for what they really are.
Also on Nightcast, the 49ers clobber the Falcons. Joe Fonzie will have all the highlights, plus we'll have the weather word for the week ahead at 11.
You're witnessing one of the most momentous events of all time. The world's first digital video system from Toshiba. The Toshiba Digital VCR creates unforgettable special effects. And the first 525-line digital TV is incredible. Toshiba Digital Video. It'll change history.
High Society's biggest scandals, Monday at 7:30.
For years, slippers have been putting people to sleep, but now Deer Foams announces the dawn of a new day. Wake up, Pete! There are Deer Foams that will shock you. Deer Foams that will sock you. Deer Foams for après-ski. Deer Foams that fit you to a T. Deer Foams that'll give you a lift. Deer Foams that make a perfect gift for Mom, Dad, and even the kids. And when you're exhausted, there are Deer Foams that'll put you to sleep.
Deer Foams.
Deer Foams, slippers that are dear to you.
Deer Foams.
Before you decide on which German luxury sedan best suits you, just remember, the Audi runs in only the best of circles. If you want performance and handling in a German luxury sedan, you're ready for an Audi.
Hello? Hey. Hello?
Call by 12 o'clock. Pull your pants.
Lots of people with telephones not made by AT&T are reporting some kind of complaint. When was the last time you had a complaint with an AT&T phone? If you've had it with second-class phones, get an AT&T phone now and receive up to $20 in free AT&T long-distance calling. AT&T, the right choice.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little more of this, a little more of that. Give yourself a pat, give your guy a pat. Give them all a little pat of butter. Taste some of this, taste some of that. Lots of this and lots of that. Give your kid a pat, give your friend a pat. Give them all a little pat of butter.
Serve them the best, because they deserve it. Pure, fresh, natural dairy butter. It has the same calories as most other spreads, just 36 per pat.
Have some of this, have some of that. Give them all a little pat of butter. Give them all a little pat of butter.
And now the conclusion of Women of Valor.
California raisins from the California vineyards.
Don't you know I heard it through the grapevine?
Sounds great, doesn't it?
In 1 minute, Americans use 23,099 microwaves. And in about 1 minute, all of them can microwave Cheese Whiz for instant hot cheese sauce. Cheese Whiz processed cheese spread. The marvelous microwave in a minute cheese sauce.
For years, certain people have been asking for one thing in a soup. More, more, more! So we invented Chunky, with pieces big enough to eat with a fork.
You can expect more from Chunky, the soup that eats like a meal.
You're cool, you're crisp, you're hard to resist, you're right. Ooh, refreshingly light. Ooh, you're Canada Dry. You're a singular style, you're a reason to smile. You're clever, you're neat, you're never too sweet. Ooh, you're Canada Dry. Ooh, you're Canada Dry.
Look for the Canada Dry Nabisco Holiday Get-Together displays and save over $3.
This cough medicine lasted about 4 hours. Not long enough. And this cough medicine lasted about 6 hours. Not long enough.
But this cough medicine...
What's this cough medicine?
Introducing 12-Hour Delsum. Only Delsum has a patented timed-release formula that lasts up to 12 hours for hours more relief than regular cough medicines. Each dose helps you work all day and sleep all night.
Now that's long enough.
12-hour timed-release Delsum for hours more cough relief.
Production assistance furnished by Philippine Airlines.
Next Sunday,
Imagination, the elixir of life.
some called him the man with the golden touch.
You have style, Barnum.
Some saw him as the emissary of the devil.
You are a madman.
Burt Lancaster in a fascinating portrayal.
I need something more.
He created America's first superstars
General Tom Thumb.
and brought modern show business to the people.
It's not just idle entertainment I provide.
Why do you want to be a showman?
A legend in his own time.
I invented the audience.
An enigma for all times.
I invented you.
Barnum. Dear viewer, we at CBS, in our continuing effort to bring you quality entertainment, invite you to take the following quiz. Question: what has a window into the imagination? 2 brother detectives. 4 women designed to make you laugh. More passion, greed, and lust than you can imagine. Answer: the new CBS Thursday Night. Because we're out to prove there's more to Thursday night than just laughs. And we've got plenty of them, too. The new CBS Thursday Night, starting December 4th.
This is CBS.
Eyewitness News Nightcast is next. Tonight, Corazon Aquino faces the biggest crisis of her presidency. Tonight, she is calling for a fresh start to her government, beginning with a new defense minister. And another daring helicopter rescue from a prison, this time in Rome. Police tonight searching for the escapees.
Also tonight, a family of children becomes the target for gunmen in Illinois. And a Concord porn theater gets a facelift. It's all thanks to a Presbyterian church.
Plus, we'll have 49er highlights all ahead on Eyewitness News Nightcast.
Look for Mervin's insert in Monday's paper and find bonus coupons worth an extra 15% off any 6 items, including sale items. Sterling silver jewelry is 1/3 off. Use a bonus coupon, save 15% more. Men's and boys Nike and Adidas shoes are $10 off. Save 15% more. Dresses for girls are on sale, and shirts in junior sizes are too. With your bonus coupon, save an extra 15%. Look for the coupons in Monday's paper. Good through Wednesday at Mervin's.
Before an athlete puts his professional life into my hands, he needs to know me, and I want to know him.
I'd say we talked on the phone about 40 times before we negotiated my first contract, and most of it wasn't business.
I build relationships by phone, with clients and with general managers.
I think that helped us work out the best contract in league history.
Behind every title and position, there's a human being.
Yeah, with the possible exception of linebacker.
The most successful business calls are personal.
Superior Court, weekdays at 5:30.
Now, Doug Murphy, Kate Kelly, Joe Fonzie on sports. This is Channel 5, Eyewitness News Nightcast.
Good evening, everybody. Here's what's happening on this Sunday night. Philippine President Corazon Aquino is cracking down. Today, Aquino fired her entire cabinet after a planned coup was stopped before it got started. She also came down hard on Defense Minister